Hello students, today we will start the chapter Our Earth that is present in your class 3 CBSE syllabus. In this chapter we will discuss about the shape of the earth, about our solar system, about the movement of the earth. So first we will focus on shape of the earth. Today, we all know that the shape of the earth is round. But at the very beginning, people do not have the idea about the shape of the earth. People believe that earth is to be flat surface because when we look around, as far as our eye can see, the earth look like a very big flat ground. So people believe that the shape of the earth is flat. Hundred of years ago, sailors discovered that if they sailed on in one direction, they come back to the same point where they had started their journey. This was only possible if the earth was round in shape. So they concluded that earth is a round object. Another evidence behind the round shape of the earth is different photographs taken from the space. That means when human being traveled to the space and looked at the earth from thousands of kilometers away from the earth, they found that the earth is a round body floating in the sky. From these evidences, now we can have a clear cut idea that the shape of the earth is round. This is a photograph of the earth taken from the space. From this image also you can get the idea about the shape of earth. Next we will discuss about the solar system, that means the earth's neighbors. Our earth is not alone in the space. Our earth is not alone in the space. In fact, it is the part of a family called solar system, where the sun is the head of this family. The earth and its 7 other large bodies are the member of solar system. These heavenly bodies are called planets. In this image, you can see the image of our solar system. These 8 planets rotates around the sun. Now, if we say the planets according to their increasing distance from the sun, that will be first Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. In this image you can see that Mercury, it is the closest planet of the sun. Next to the Mercury, Venus is there. Next to Venus, Earth is present. Next to the Earth, Mars, then Jupiter, then Saturn, then Uranus and at the last Neptune is present. They continuously rotates around the sun and they rotates around the sun in a fixed oval shaped path of their own. This path is known as orbit. In this video clip you can see that like the other planets, Earth also continuously rotates around the sun. This rotation around the sun is known as revolution movement of the earth. Besides the revolutionary movement of the earth, Earth also rotates around its own axis. So we can see that earth has two type of movement. Number one, earth rotates around the sun. This movement is known as revolutional movement. And number two, earth also rotates around its own axis. This is the rotational movement. Now we will focus on movements of the earth. Earth has a imaginary line that connects the south pole and the north pole. This imaginary line is known as its axis. Now when earth rotates around its own axis, it is called rotational movement. And earth rotates around its own axis from west to east. Earth axis remains tilted 23.5 degrees with its equator. To complete a rotational movement, that means to complete one round around its own axis, earth takes 24 hours. And due to this rotational movement, one side of the earth remains at the front of the sun, and that half of the earth receives sunlight. So in that half, day occurs. The opposite half of the earth cannot receive the sunlight. Sunlight don't reach to that half. As a result, darkness will be present on that half. So this causes night at that portion. So it is the rotational movement that causes the day and night in the earth. Next, revolutional movement.
This phenomenon, the sun is in a fixed position in the solar system. The earth, as you know, constantly rotates on its own axis, which is an imaginary line that runs from the North Pole to the South Pole through the center of the earth. This rotation is from west to east and takes 24 hours to complete. Due to this rotation and positioning of the earth and the sun, it so happens that only one part of the earth can face the sun at any given time. Hence, the part that faces the sun has day, while it is night on the other side of earth that is facing away from the sun. Thus, the rotation of the earth changes day into night and night into day again. However, that part of the earth which has night time is illuminated by the moon. But the moon does not make its own light. Just as sunlight strikes the surface of the earth, it does that of the moon as well. The moon reflects this light onto the earth during night. This explains the day and night cycle.
As I already said that earth also rotates around the sun. This movement is called revolutional movement, and earth takes 1 year for one revolution. That means 365 days for one revolution. Due to this revolutional movement, the changes in the season occurs. So we can say that the seasons of the earth is the result of revolutional movement of the earth. So today we will stop our discussion at this point. In the next video we will discuss the other portions of this chapter. So thank you.